your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, welcome back to Local 4 News at 6. I am meteorologist Kit Cloninger, and I'm here at the Nebraska State Fair, where we started off the day really wet, really rainy. We had some lightning delays. A lot of people were urged to come inside because of the lightning coming through, but now things have started to clear up just a little bit as far as the precipitation. The sky can't quite make up its mind. We still have some clouds and some patches of sun working in here and there, but we're going to continue to see these patches come through over the next several hours. Let's take a look at some of the sky cams around the Tri-Cities and around the state of Nebraska right now, because we do have some of those clouds basically across the entire area. Top left part of your screen there is Grand Island, where right now it's 69 degrees. We've got a wind out of the east around 15 to 20 miles an hour at my back here, but you see there in Kearney from Platte River Radio around 72 degrees there. That's sort of the nature of the clouds that we've got around the area right now. These puffy cumulus clouds that are spread over most of the sky, giving us sort of this gloomy look to the area. But temperatures right now across the state, mostly in the 60s and 70s for eastern Nebraska, but we do have a couple of 80s peppered off towards the Panhandle. 81 in Chadron, 82 for Scotts Bluff. I'm sure a few of us would enjoy a little bit warmer temperatures out here, especially for the Nebraska State Fair, but I think we'll take cool and rainy over hot and sweaty any day. But looking over the next 3 days, we are going to be seeing more storm chances coming up, particularly on Monday, then maybe a little bit on into Monday night as well. But next week, we're really looking at temperatures staying well below average in the mid-70s, some upper 70s there as well by the end of the week. But a couple more sunny days before we have our next round of some showers and thunderstorms possibly coming up on Friday. So looking at some of those lows, it feels more like it should be into mid to late September, with lows getting down into the mid to lower 50s even for some of us as we head into next week. Let's take a look at the current weather alerts around the state, because we do have a tornado watch out until midnight for the far southwestern counties of the state of Nebraska there, from Dundee County all the way up to Franklin County. We'll be continuing to monitor this, but it's mostly for later on into the evening, and then also that flash flood watch out until tomorrow here for closer to the Tri-Cities area. Satellite and radar right now, as we saw at the earlier part of the newscast, we still have some showers off towards the eastern part of the state. And here we see a line of some thunderstorms here in north central Kansas, and that's what we're looking at for any potential severe weather later on tonight. Looking at the Doppler radar right now, we do see some thunderstorms moving from Hayes County into Frontier County there. We'll keep an eye on those, but nothing really developing just yet. Looking off to some of our northern hometowns, Holt County had some heavy rain earlier. Now that's starting to taper off, only a few light showers around that area. Looking a little bit closer here for the Tri-Cities area, most of that rain over the past 3 hours has moved out, and we've got mostly clear area here around the Nebraska State Fair. We've had a few light showers roll through, but not a whole lot to speak of at the current time. Off towards our east around the Lincoln area, they had some of those remnant showers that were the storms here in central Nebraska a little bit earlier. That has now moved on into Iowa. As we head through Futurecast though, like I said, we've got our eyes out for some thunderstorms later on tonight, possible around 11 o'clock. Now the models have been trending with more storms on the northern end, so this is now reaching into the Tri-Cities area around 11 o'clock. It's going to be the weak northern end of them. We're not looking at a large tornado threat, but we might be seeing some of that off towards our south into Kansas as well. As we head into Sunday though, things should begin to clear out a little bit more. We're not going to be looking at any storms tomorrow, fortunately, but as I said earlier, Monday's our next chance for some stormy weather coming through. We've got a cold front coming up from the Dakotas down into our area, and that will eventually produce some thunderstorms towards our area as well. So we'll keep an eye on that as that forecast develops. But that severe weather risk is a enhanced risk for parts of Kansas, not for the local 4 viewing area. We're only at the marginal level 1 out of 5. Overnight tonight, lows will be dropping down into the mid-60s, and highs tomorrow afternoon. We will be getting into the 70s here, but off towards the west, we'll be seeing 90s out towards the Panhandle. So if you are planning on coming out to the Nebraska State Fair, maybe bring a jacket along. We might be seeing a few more showers roll through over the next several hours tonight. So keep that in mind. Keep your local 4 weather app handy, and we'll have sports coming up with Zach Williamson right after this.